Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's a long day, right? So I'm trying to be quick. We're doing a very fun game. I'm Riffo from Puffpaw. We're doing a make to earn to incentivize smokers to quit nicotine addiction project. Today's a Decide Day, so I'm going to talk more about our approach to revolutionizing respiratory health data through Decide. So what's the problem we're looking for? There are a lot of smokers. There are 1.3 billion smokers, and every year there are 8 million people dying from smoking, right? So that's a huge problem, and there are tons of diseases caused by smoking. That's a huge problem, and if you're looking at Korea, we are at Korea right now, and there are tons of vapors and smokers. We cannot stop vaping, right? So we gotta find a better way to make it healthier and to make it more fun for folks. So if you're looking at smoking, why it's so hard to quit smoking? The hard thing is that there's just a lot of, it's an addiction. It's not something for fun. You are psychologically and mentally addicted to it. That's a whole problem. There are tons of ways, traditional ways, to try to help you quit smoking. There's a replacement, there's a prescription medication, there are behavioral therapy, a lot of that. But none of them works. That's the biggest problem. So what we're trying to do here, it's a vape to earn project. We are similar to Step In. It's a Ponzi, it's not a Ponzi, I don't care, but it's fun, right? So the only thing that people are asking, what's the difference between you guys and Step In? I would say that you can imagine a Step In with a real pair of sneakers. So we have our own, we have our own vape here, and it's connected to our mobile app via Bluetooth, and then we transmit the data to blockchain. We're on Chain, and we upload tons of health data to Chain, so users will have a full access to their health data and also monetize from their data as well, because it's health data, it's also consumer data. And if you're looking at the incentive here, the mechanism here is pretty simple. So here is the vape. It's a closed pod system. It comes with different level of nicotine. So if you go with a non-nicotine vape, which is our main product, it's a non-nicotine vape, that will maximize your daily return, your financial rewards, your mining rewards. And if you choose to go with 2% or 5% nicotine, then your rewards will go lower and lower and lower. So that's literally a game between your financial return and your nicotine addiction. So if you are a real smoker, that non-nicotine vape, that tastes not good. And you will sacrifice a little bit of the financial return, your token rewards, in order to maintain that at least 1% of the nicotine. So that's literally the game. And if you can see, here's what we do with the hardware. You have the pod, you have the Bluetooth module, and also it's encrypted. We have the encrypted chip, and we also have the NFC. So if you are meeting another person holding the same vape, you can tap the other vape and add friends with him. You're gonna see his profile information in the mobile app, right? And then both of you guys will earn rewards as an incentive for social engagement. That's the whole purpose. Let's make Web3 more fun, right? Social engagements, that's the fun for consumers. That's why we're together at the IRL events. That's why we're here. And also, I want to talk about the flywheel. People ask me, it's a tour game, stab and crash, right? It's a Ponzi, it's a lie. But what we want to do here is this flywheel. It's not just about the vape. It's more about how we can reshape this whole industry. The biggest problem with the vaporizer is that every single kind of vape brand, vape product try to say that, oh, we are a better way, than smoking cigarettes, and we help users to quit smoking, but that's a lie. It's a hoax by the consumer product, consumer brand. Because if you're smoking cigarettes, you know how many cigs, you know how many packs you're smoking every day. But with the vaporizers, you'll keep puffing. You'll keep puffing this vape nonstop. And that's the whole problem, because eventually you are taking more of the nicotine than going with the traditional cigarettes. That's the whole problem. So we want to do this kind of new vape. We quantify, we monitor every single puff. We put every single puff on chain. That's how we accumulate, using the two-earth mechanism to accumulate the first wave of our smokers, our users. And then we can onboard more of the brands of, Philip Morris, IQOS, whatever that is, how far. We can onboard it onto the platform because tobacco product, there's no way to do paid promotion online. That's why it's heavily relying on the local smoke shop, right? That's how we can use this platform to gather traffic. That's how we can attract more of the vape products onto our platform. The more brands, the more products we have, the more of the health data at the top. We're gonna have more health data and consumer data on our platform. And that's the moment we can help users to monetize from their data. So what kind of data we're collecting? From the device, we know every single puff, the duration, the timestamp, and also the nicotine level of each pod. And from our mobile app, we're going to use our token to incentivize smokers to provide more of their background information, their region, their country, age, occupation, all of that. So that brings us more, a better comprehensive picture of each user on our platform. And I just want to touch more about what do we do with the data? Do we sell users' data? What do we do with the health data? That's why we're on the Decide Day. That's what we're going to talk about, right? So we are working with Click. This is a TE coprocessor. We want to make sure all of the data that we're collecting, it's encrypted. We have the encryption, and then we put a key on blockchain so that only the user will have the access to their vault, and they can determine which data consumer they want to sell their health data to. The hard fact in Web3 is that nobody cares about privacy. I don't give a shit about those layer 1 private chain. I don't give a shit because every consumer, every user here, if I'm giving you $5, you are willing to give me your social account and your email address. That's the hard fact. So we want to help people to monetize their health data only because we let users know your data values more than $5 that you will be willing to incorporate in this protocol. So imagine right now you are a Puffpaw user, your consumer data, your whole data set probably worth $5. But it's dynamic data. Every single day you are smoking differently. We are helping users to quit nicotine. It's a nicotine cessation mobile app. So every day, your performance is different. It's dynamic data. If this data consumer trying to buy data from you, they have to keep buying it over and over and over again, maybe per month, right? And because you have the access to the data, that's how you can determine which data consumer you want to sell the data to. So imagine if your data set worth $5, and then there are 20 data consumers want to buy this data from you, maybe insurance companies, health product companies, research projects, or even those vape companies, right? There are 20 data consumers and they have to keep buying that per month. So for each user, your data will worth over $1,000 every year. That's the moment you're gonna care about your data because it has real value and you can monetize from that value. That's the whole difference why we're building this as a Web3 project instead of doing it in a Web2 way. Because nobody from the Web2 giants will sell you that health data. They are monetizing from it. And that's everything I want to share today. If you want to follow us, please follow us on Twitter and our website. We are launching our game on Bear Chain. It's a new layer 1 EVM compatible chain, and we're targeting to pre-sell the 10K node. We're a different project, right? If you're asking me how do I buy the vape, how do I join the game, scan the QR code and follow our Twitter and the website, and we're gonna targeting to do everything at the end of September, October. That's why we're here today. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. We have some time left, so would you like to do a Q&A session?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right, so if anybody has question for Puffpaw, I think it's a very interesting project. Please raise your hand.
By the way, we have all of the prototypes there. We do all different kind of branded, Malas, Coffee Penguin. They probably won't sue me. I don't care because we don't mind us from it. It's just for fun. So if you want to do a customized vape, your name will be on the vape, your brand, your community your logo will be on the vape. So anytime, just let me know.
All right. Well, this is a question from me. I was away doing some other work, so I didn't get to hear your presentation. So when can we get the vape?
Yeah, that's a very good question. That's why we're here, right? So we're on Bearchain, and Bearchain is going to launch the mainnet at the end of Q3, which is October. So we're our DPIN project. I think Aether is here today. We're going to do the pre-sale nodes because this is a fucking Web3 DPIN, I'm sorry. So we're going to do a pre-sale of the 10K nodes and in different tiers. The higher the tier, the more of the benefits you will get. Customized, carve your name on the vape, and get your own flavor of the pods. That's what we're going to do with the Web3 digital.
So you guys are not selling, you guys are not doing the sales of the vape, but vape is benefit of the node.
Of the nodes. For each of the node, you will get a free vape. You will get several free pods, and you will get initial something airdrop. I don't know. It's determined. But that's the fun part of doing it, right? Because it's the Genesis holder, Genesis users. We're gonna make sure that's the first batch, but the following after that, you will get more of the benefits from being our Genesis users.
All right. So I'm really interested in this project, so I'll keep my eyes on the node sales schedule. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.